We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Grizzlies trail by 8. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward. Morant finds Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity, and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Bane drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bane's got 8 points.
Well, nice take from Bane. Solid at noticing holes in defenses and exploiting.
Outside, Green. Here's Dixon. Here's Jackson Davis. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
Curry passes it to Dixon. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wells in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Wells has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down. The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Morant outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Here's Dixon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jackson Davis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Jackson looking it over. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside. And Morant very high on that list.
Both free throws good from Morant. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the paint, here's Dixon. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 33 points for Smooth.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Edey. Outside, Bane intercepted. And here we go. Kuminga heading to the hoop. Basket good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
That one misses for Kuminga. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Curry dishes to Green. For three. Dixon's shot is off.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Launches it. And they recover it.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
Kuminga bounce pass. And no good, trying to use the glass. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. 17 points in the game. Here's Bain. Here's Heaney. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Curry passes to Dixon. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Edey with the rebound. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Dixon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against San Antonio, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. Here's Dixon, guarded by Morant. Launches a 3. Warriors getting another chance here. Here's Dixon. It's Clark with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dixon's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Dixon, and the rejection by Morant. The three.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A nice shot by Dixon.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The lead is 2. Morant outside. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
Some changes for Golden State. Looney